Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will talk about how we can define a fixed asset class and subclass and business center. How we can adapt this for your reality and how you want to manage the fixed asset in business center. We will also talk about what we need to consider here and what we can define, because you can use this concept in a different way. So I think it's nice to have an overview about what we can do here and how you can set up this for your company. Please subscribe my channel and add your comments. I am more than happy to answer any questions that you may have here. So let's go to Business Central and check how we can do this, and also check some examples that we have in our Kronos database. So let's go first see where we can set up this. So click here in explore more, and you need to go to fixed asset, and then you can see here that we have the fixed asset class and fixed asset subclass. I will go to fixed asset setup because there is a way that I can go through both. Okay, here in the fixed asset setup, you can click here in general and you have this fixed asset class. So first is what is a fixed asset class? In terms of system, it's just a code and a description. So in a simple way to say this is you have a code and you have a description. How you define this depends of your company and what you need to consider here. So usually the way that we define this class is basically consider what kind of fixed assets that I can have in my company. If I can have, for example, I think here is a good way that you can take and think about how you can use this in your company. Is like I can have a fixed asset that is just financial. I can have a fixed asset that is intangible, and I can have a fixed asset that is tangible. So I think this concept here define the most of kind of fixed asset that we can have in your company. But you can think about if you want to split this in a different way, because you have other kind of idea about your fixed asset in business center. But just take this in mind, that is just a code and a description, but this is relevant because you select your subclass based on this. Okay, so let's go to the next item, that is my subclass. So click here, and then you can see here the difference, right? Because you can see here that our tangible asset we have here defined, like we have the equipment, we have the furniture, we have the plants, buildings, we have properties, we have vehicles, and all these kind of fixed assets, they are defined. You can see here that my fixed asset class code is tangible. And also what we have here, we have goodwill, we have in intellectual property, that we define here as intangible. Okay, and what I can do here in this subclass that is really important. So here I need to consider what kind of fixed assets I have in my company. And then I will go and define this here. So basically, what you need to consider here is check what is the fixed asset that you have, that you manage in your GL chart of accounts, and then add here in a way that you can post this properly. So consider it, that is like if you create here equipment, how you will define this in order to post this in a correct GL account, and how is this link between what we have here in the fixed asset area and the GL account. So you can see here that we have this the full fixed asset posting group, and this here that we can define this. So here you can see that is I select the equipment, and then if we open here, you can see the options that we have, and we have this setup for the equipment. So you can see here that in this area we define what is our acquisition cost account, what is our depreciation account. Actually, it is a cumulative depreciation account, and what is the account that we need to post in a disposal. That means if I want to sell this equipment or disposal for any other reason, how we can, what is a account that we will use if you have like a gain or a loss with this disposal. Also, we have here the account that we will use for the depreciation. So this is the link between what we select in the fixed asset and the account number. So basically we go here and select the posting. So what this means that when I create a fixed asset in Business Central, and this fixed asset is equipment, I need to go and say that the default posting group is equipment. In this way the system will calculate and posting the depreciation, for example, in a correct GL account. So now I think it's clear here how I can use the class and subclass in Business Central. So this is in terms of setup. So let's go and check one fixed asset and see how I can set up this in Business Central. So let's go here back. So here I will go now to one fixed asset. Let's go for here to explore more. I just have one fixed asset in this Kronos company, but let's see how this works, right? So for here, for this page, you also can see that I already select what is my fixed asset class and what is my fixed asset subclass here. So let's open this and see how this works properly. So you can see here that is one of the items that I select when I create this fixed asset, and also here we need to select what is our depreciation book and here the posting group. So you can see here that is two different fields, right? It's not the same, and this sometimes can make some confusion for the user, that my subclass and my posting group is not necessarily the same. Okay, this posting group will define how you posting in a ledger entry the fixed asset, and he is more a way for you to see this classification in the fixed asset list, for example. They should be the same. I always understand that they should be the same because it's easy for the user to follow if I have the same criteria here, right? Because they don't need to think about, just say if it's equipment, select equipment, and if it's a vehicle, select the vehicle, and things like that. But this is something that is not necessarily true, because they are two fields and they can be used in a different way. Okay, so basically here is how the system uses this data in order to post. So let's go here. We have one acquisition cost, so we can go and see how this works properly. Right? So you can see here, if we navigate this, we can go and check the GL entry. So you can see here, so this is the account payable, and here my account that I used for the fixed asset acquisition, that is equipment. Okay, and the value of this fixed asset, which was 10,000, and also when you go to the GL ledger entry, you can see the link between the fixed assets. So you always have this way to check and what was the fixed asset number that was used. Okay, so I think I was able to explain how you can use class and subclass in Business Central, and what you need to consider, what is the best way for you to create this and make the process simple for your users. So please let me know if you have any doubt. Subscribe my channel and add your comments. Thank you, and see you next video.